Hello, 27 rounds of the regular Super League season have been and gone, and 8 teams are heading into the playoffs with their eyes on this magnificent prize. We went into the final round of matches with plenty to sort out. Even the league leadership was still up for grabs. Here's what's coming up. St Helens needed only a draw from their last match at Huddersfield to end the season in first place and claim pole position for the playoffs. So Darryl, where were you and the team watching it?
Yeah, we're in the hotel watching it. It was pretty tense, and there was a fair few groans and oohs and ahs, and it's got a bit emotional there. Obviously, it just gave us a great opportunity. It was to
St Helens as well, because they really did keep going. There is no question about the spirit in that team, is there?
Very much so, and I think Nathan Brown said it's the best loss he's ever been involved in. Going down to 12 men early doors and then actually pushing us right to the wire was...
So the games had run out for St Helens, and that defeat left them looking vulnerable at the top of the table. A Casper win in Catalan would see the Tigers overtake them and end a quite remarkable season in first place.
We're hoping.
Castleford beaten, so it was St Helens who finished top of the table for the first time since 2008. This was the reaction from coach Nathan Brown. Earl, you know what it's like to finish top of the pile. It is quite an achievement and maybe doesn't get the raps it deserves.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think it's been a good season overall, obviously, for St Helens.
It's always tough going out there. It's always a physical game, a tiring game, and it was hot. Plus, you've had the Challenge Cup. How do you try to keep the players fresh, freshen them up at this time of year? I mean, how do you rate your chances? How do you look at them? Because they are battered and bruised as well.
Yeah, I think rugby league's a tough sport, and you go through a long season.
It was certain to finish outside the top 5, whatever happened to them in Hull on Friday. They've not won a Super League game since the end of July. What do you make of their results? They get a week off, and do you sense fatigue there?
Yeah, there certainly is, I think.
Indeed. Well, there was a real heavyweight contest to bring the curtain down on the regular season in Wigan. The Warrington Wolves were in town for a repeat of last year's grand final. Dave Woods was watching. We've had some really intense games, haven't we? That was right up there. You really get the sense of playoff football, and Wigan appear set, don't they?
Yeah, I think the key word there was intensity, and they showed that in abundance, really. Both teams.
Wonderful wing play. We've waxed lyrical all season. We've got some great wingers, and we saw it here again with first Joel Monaghan and then Joel. So you come up against Wigan. I'm guessing the word physical is probably going to be used in and around it. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, can't wait. It's one of those games, and I think when you're a youngster, you know, for me personally, I watched Wigan growing up, and they were the team that you probably want to play for as much as anything else, winning everything. And now we get the opportunity to play against them, and we're on the big stage and playing against a team that are banging form. But fortunately for us, we're not doing too bad.
They are a very good side.
Well, Widnes have made it into the playoffs for the first time in their history. They were at Salford on Friday night. The Red Devils haven't quite lived up to their own pre-season targets, but they managed to sign off in style. Dennis quite relaxed about the loss. He rested quite a lot of players, clearly targeting the Warrington game. How much for Widnes is this going to be about not just being pleased to be in the playoffs?
Oh, yeah, I think there's
things going on there. So that's your lot for the 2014 regular season. Let's get confirmation of where everybody finished in the first utility Super League table. Well, before we go, let's show you the dream team that has been announced. 7 different clubs represented. What do you think that says about this year's
players in there?
Man of Steel in there for you? Quick name, Man of Steel.
JP.
For you?
Darrell Clark.
There we go. Thank you very much, gentlemen. That is it for tonight, and indeed for the season on the Super League show. My thanks to Earl and Darryl and everyone who's joined us over the course of the year. We'll leave you with some memorable moments from 2014. Goodbye.